Hello and welcome to Exam PE options information for Year 9 for GCSE PE and OCR Cambridge Nationals. GCSE PE overview. The course is split 60% theory and 40% practical, with assessments in 3 practical sports and 10% coursework element. We recommend club level sport for at least 1 activity outside of school. 2 would be great and 3 would be excellent. Students who are regularly participating in an activity outside of school would be best suited to this course. We also feel students who have a strong academic ability for science and English would also benefit. So the course content. There are 2 exam papers taken in the summer of Year 11. Paper 1 is Anatomy, Movement, Analysis and Physical Training and Using Data. Paper 2 looks at sports psychology, social, cultural studies such as drugs and participation levels, and then finally health and wellbeing. There's a link below to the specification which you may find useful. For the exams, they are 1 hour 15 minutes each and they are worth 6% of the course. If you are a student who is able to hold on to knowledge well and exams that you feel are a strength of yours, the GCSE always links well to A-level PE for the next step. The coursework. This is worth 40%. You are set in 3 sports, which are 10% each, and then one sport needs to be a team sport, 1 is individual sport, and 1 is a free choice. We always get asked by students and parents what sports are included. If you click on the link below, pages 46 to 49 gives you a list of all sports that can be included in your assessment. These range from traditional sports such as football, hockey, rugby, to your more adventurous activities such as skiing and horse riding. For your best sport, the one hopefully you are competing outside of school, you complete a written analysis for the final 10% of the course. And this is about identifying your strengths and weaknesses and then creating an action plan how you improve, including some theory content. This is the supporting textbook, which we recommend students to buy. The one on the right is the revision guide and the one on the left is the course textbook.
An alternative to GCSE PE is the Cambridge Nationals Level 1 or 2 certificate in Sports Studies. And in the next few slides, I would explain a little bit how it differs. Sports Studies is a vocational course. This is slightly different to a standard GCSE, but it is worth exactly the same. A vocational course focuses a large amount on coursework. As you can see from the table below, there is 3 units that are covered, 2 coursework-based units, 1 studied in Year 10 and 1 studied in Year 11, and then the exam-based unit, which will be done as the final assessment in Year 11. This unit, Contemporary Issues in Sport, is the exam-based unit. This would be studied as the final unit on the 2-year course. As you can see, there's a little bit of information about what is covered in there, but ultimately this unit is a focus on about the issues that affect sport around the world. Students will study this over the year and then sit the exam, which is worth 40% of their final grade. This unit is the first coursework unit that the students will study in Year 10. The main emphasis of this unit is students have to plan, lead and evaluate a sports coaching session. So students will be expected to lead their peers or another year group in a practical based activity. Within this unit, students are also expected to take part in practical sport outside of school and keep a diary or logbook about what they do and how they participate. This unit is worth 30% of the final grade. The Sports and Media unit is the final coursework unit that the students will study in Year 11. The main emphasis of this unit is to understand how the media has developed and the impact it has on both positive and negative ways on sports performers and the way the public view sport within this country. This unit is worth 30% of the final grade. On this slide there is a breakdown of the overall course. So we can see that the exam content is worth 40% and the 2 coursework units equate to 60% overall. On the right hand side there is a table related to the grades that can be achieved on the vocational course. So unlike normal GCSEs, which are graded as from a 1 to a 9, vocational courses are graded pass merit distinction, with the highest grade being awarded as a distinction star. You can see on the right hand side that a student who achieves a level 2 merit overall is equates to a grade 6 at GCSE. There are a number of supporting resources that students can use. Attached here is a copy of the Sports Studies textbook and the ISBN number should anybody want to order this. This can be ordered as a paperback book or an online book. Should you have any queries or questions regarding either the GCSE PE or the Sports Studies course, please contact me on this email address and I will get back to you with any information you require.